Hi guys, welcome to another video where I'm going to be talking about Steel Ball Run. I can't express how excited I am for Steel Ball Run, and I'm so sorry I haven't been posting at all. I've been busy. I also won some awards, but they say like a lot of personal stuff on it, so I can't show you, but today's video we're just going to briefly talk about what to expect, what I'm personally expecting, and the unexpected. One main point I want to dwell into would be kind of the overall just alterations and how differently things are going to be directed in the anime. Like, for example, especially in the opening, how it was just about Soundman. Soundman, by the way, not Sandman. The American colonists kind of altered his name. It's Soundman, guys. I read the manga like 4 times. Instead, the opening's gonna be about like Johnny more, or even just like Steel Ball Run in its entirety, just kind of pinpointing the protagonists and everything. Speaking of the main protagonist, they're also gonna give more recognition to Poco Loco as a character, which I find interesting because like we barely see him in the manga. But I think it's nice they're adding some sort of diversity, and especially because he was like the first stand user in like the manga, like the first stand user opening. It's kind of funny. It's like the first panel of Johnny's just that, and then the first stand is just that. So, and then like the last like panel. I'm really interested with how they're gonna kind of direct everything, how the story's gonna be. So it's really, you don't know what to expect, so it's gonna be different, and that's something I'm actually looking forward to. One thing I really hope that they do, if they're making like overall alterations to the story, is that I hope they add more screen time to my goat Hot Pants, maybe, and like maybe a cool little character to redesign. Actually, no, I take that back. I really like her current design. I feel like they are going to redesign it in some way though, because they have overall just redesigned every single character. I don't know how I feel about Funny Valentine still. With the white, he kind of looks like he owns a big white greenhouse with a bunch of plants and everything. Bringing me to my next point. This is a slur for me. Batches. Or weekly Steel Ball Run. I shouldn't have started it with batches, I'm sorry, but I just had to get that out of my system. It's like every single YouTube post of, like, by Netflix, every single Netflix post on YouTube, there's weekly Steel Ball Run. This one post that made me laugh, it was about, like, it was 4 pictures of, like, different hallways or corridors of, like, 4 different animes. I could recognize the first 2 as Beastars and Apothecary Diaries, but the other 2 I just didn't know. And then I looked at the comments and it said like, the only corridor or hallway I'm looking forward to seeing is the weekly Steel Ball Run. And it didn't make sense, but it was so funny, because like, I don't remember there being a school hallway. Actually, yeah, no. I just remember a whole lot of Brokeback Mountain and pedophilia. It's everywhere. They have to make it weekly. They have to. We need justice for Stone Ocean. Also, another thing with the redesign, it's kind of just like kind of essential when making an anime adaptation that they redesign it into the style of the anime, because the manga is a lot more like intricate and just full of details with certain colors and everything. Just like it matches the manga itself, whereas the anime has like different styles and needs to adapt to, and like orthodoxes. Hence, I saw this one Reddit post where they said Jolene's colors looked like a sewer. You're talking about my goat Jolene. You're telling me this looks like a sewer? Are you freaking kidding me? She looks perfect. Okay. Jolene's my goat. Okay. I'm sorry, Jolene. If anything, one of the best written JoJo characters. I'm gonna make a video on that. But yeah. I'm not upset about the character redesign. I'm just a little concerned for Funny Valentine. I miss Pink. Pink drink. But I know that like someone new to JoJo's will be like, why is Giorno in part 7? That was me. Like, why is Dio in part 2? So I guess they just didn't want that happening. So, yeah. So I remember the person that got me into JoJo a while back loved Steel Ball Run. And I didn't even know what that is because I was so confused, like, why is Dio in part 2? And then I got to the whole Caesar part, and I'm really ecstatic for Steel Ball Run. Not only is it like a wonderful part, they're during like an event, a JoJo's event, it was like a whole broadcasted just series of new collaborations they were doing, like a ton of new games. New like action figurines and everything. It was awesome. So yeah, I missed out on the freaking Jolene collaboration with like New York Lingerie, so I'm just kind of like scrounging on eBay for that. But there was also like a Diamond Unbreakable collaboration and it's really nice like Japanese style like clothes. But yeah. It went out of stock like right as soon as penis. So that was my video. Sorry it was brief, but you know, I don't think people like watching videos these days, especially mine. Unless there's like a 2D camera and like I don't know, just someone getting head. I'm not funny. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna be sure to be posting more, but that's not a promise. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all runs in 2 days. Yeah!